All right, let's dive into luxury real estate. Specifically in a place where you'll find beachfront villas, stunning ocean views, and maybe even a private chef or two.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Phuket, Thailand.
And we're talking serious strategy today.
Oh, definitely, especially
Yeah,
if you're thinking about finding the right agent to help you.
exactly right. And that's actually where our deep dive comes in. Today, we're looking at this article. It's called Phuket Luxury Real Estate, Choosing the Right Agent.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it's straight from the blog of Ocean Worldwide. They're a luxury real estate agency, and they've been a big player in Phuket since 2004.
Wow, so they've seen the market evolve over time. That's valuable insight.
Totally. And the author, Sandra O'Neill, she's actually the director of Ocean Worldwide.
So she's not just writing about it, she's living it. Exactly. We're talking about someone who's helped thousands of families and investors navigate this market. And
Yeah.
She knows her stuff. So if you're thinking about, taking the plunge into Phuket's luxury real estate, this deep dive is for you. We're going to figure out what makes this market tick, why choosing the right agent is super important, and basically give you the knowledge to make some smart decisions.
Because buying a luxury property isn't like, picking up a souvenir. It's a big investment. You want to make sure you have the best possible guidance.
Okay, so let's set the scene a little bit. Phuket's luxury real estate is, well, it's booming right now,
Yeah.
and it's pretty easy to see why.
Yeah.
The island's crazy popular.
Yeah, I mean, you've got those beaches, the landscapes, that whole relaxed island vibe, right?
It draws you in.
It does. Plus, the potential return on investment is huge.
Huge is right. The article actually mentions that property values are expected to increase, get this, by 15 to 20% every year. I mean, can you imagine your dream home in Paradise, India? It's a really good investment.
Yeah, that's not just a dream, that's like a smart move.
Right.
And what's really interesting is that this growth isn't just like, people guessing, it's driven by real demand. Phuket's becoming a global luxury destination. That means your investment could really appreciate in value.
Okay, I am already picturing myself lounging by my infinity pool, watching the sunset over the Andaman Sea.
Hmm?
But, okay, before we get too carried away and start booking flights, we need to talk about maybe the most important step, finding the perfect agent.
Well, that's where Ocean Worldwide's focus really shines. They're not just dabbling in luxury properties, they're experts.
Right.
And with Sandra O'Neill's experience guiding all those clients, this article gives a really good idea of what to look for.
That makes a lot of sense. You wouldn't want to hire just any captain to steer a luxury yacht, right? You need someone who gets it, understands the needs of those high-end clients, the whole luxury market.
Precisely. And especially in a market like Phuket, which changes so fast, you need an agent who can navigate the culture, the trends, and connect you with the right opportunities.
So what are those key qualities, the things that really make a top luxury real estate agent stand out?
Well, first things first, you got to have experience. You want someone with a track record. They've successfully closed deals, specifically in Phuket's luxury market. They know that local scene.
Okay, so it's like choosing a travel guide, right? You don't want just the tourist traps. You want the hidden gems, the exclusive properties that most people don't even know are there.
Absolutely. And it's not just about how big the place is or where it is. It's about understanding what makes a luxury property in Phuket unique. The infinity pools, the private chefs, the concierge services, those details matter.
So it's finding a place that really matches how you want to live, your vision of luxury in Phuket.
Exactly. The right agent is almost like a lifestyle consultant. They help you figure out what you really want and then match you with the properties that fit.
Okay, so experience is key. But what else should we be on the lookout for?
Client testimonials and success stories, they're really important too. Think of it like checking reviews before you book a hotel.
Makes sense.
You want to see if other people had good experiences. Did they actually find the perfect property? Did the agent really help them? Those kinds of things.
Yeah, you wouldn't book a hotel with terrible reviews, would you?
Definitely not.
So when you're looking at agents, see what their past clients say. Are they happy? Do they talk about how good the agent is at finding the right place? That's a good sign.
And don't just rely on those online reviews. Actually ask the agent if you can talk to some of their past clients directly.
Oh, good point.
It's a quick way to get a feel for how they communicate, how they deal with problems, just their overall approach.
Yeah, this is a big investment, both financially and, emotionally. You want to feel comfortable with the person who's helping you.
Absolutely. And you want to make sure their expertise matches what you want. Are you looking for a big villa on the beach, a modern condo with amazing views, or maybe a quiet place up in the hills? Make sure the agent has experience with those types of properties.
So we've talked about experience, testimonials, and finding an agent who knows the kind of property you want. But how do we actually find these amazing agents in Phuket? Do we just Google luxury real estate agent Phuket?
Well, you could try that, but let's get a little more strategic. We should talk about specific questions you can ask potential
Right,
agents.
because it's not just about finding any agent, it's about finding the right partner. Someone who understands your vision, your lifestyle, all of that.
Exactly. In the next part, we'll dig into those important questions that can help you find the best of the best in Phuket real estate. So stay with us. So we're talking essential questions to ask those potential agents, really put their knowledge to the test.
Right, it's like we're on a treasure hunt. We need to find the agent with the map to Phuket paradise, and the right questions are like our compass. Right.
Love that. Okay, first up, let's dig into their experience. And I mean, be specific. Don't hold back.
Yeah, totally. Instead of just asking, hey, how long have you been in real estate? You should ask, what about luxury properties in Phuket? What's your track record there? You want to know they've actually worked with those high-end clients.
Exactly. And it's important to see if they understand the specific types of properties you're interested in. Are we talking a villa by the beach, a penthouse with a killer view, or maybe something secluded up in the hills?
Yeah, you got to make sure their expertise matches your vision. And don't just take their word for it. Ask for some real examples.
Yeah.
You can be like, hey, can you show me some luxury homes you've sold in Phuket that are similar to what I'm looking for?
Exactly. Pay attention to the details they give you. Do they get what you're looking for? Do they understand the whole luxury market?
It's those details that matter.
Absolutely.
You can also ask about working with foreign buyers. Phuket gets people from all over, so the agent needs to know how to handle those international deals.
Right, but it's not just any experience, you know. They need to understand the specific things that come up for foreign buyers, like how the leasehold system works in Thailand for those villas. That can be tricky if you're not familiar with it.
Oh, that's a good point. It's almost like you need someone who's both a cultural guide and a legal expert, all in one.
Exactly.
But okay, experience is just the start. We need to talk about marketing. How are they going to show off that amazing property to the right people?
Well, with luxury properties, marketing is a whole different game. You gotta reach those really specific clients, often people all over the world, and create a story that really captures what it means to live that luxury life in Phuket.
Okay, so what kind of questions should we be asking about their marketing strategies?
You want to start by asking, what do you do specifically for luxury properties in Phuket? See what they say. Are they using those online platforms, social media? Do they have amazing photos and videos that really show off the property?
Right, it's 2025. If they're not using targeted social media, virtual tours, drone footage to show those views, they're behind the times.
Totally agree. And remember, Phuket's a global destination. So you got to ask how they reach buyers outside of Thailand. Do they have connections with international real estate agencies? Do they use marketing materials in different languages? The really good luxury agents get that global reach.
Okay, so we've covered experience, marketing. Now let's get to the legal stuff. Buying property in a different country can be complicated.
Oh, definitely. That's where having an agent who really knows Phuket's laws and regulations is so important. Super important.
So how can we make sure they're on top of all that?
Don't be shy. Ask them directly. Like, hey, are you familiar with all the rules for foreigners buying property in Phuket? Or can you walk me through the whole process? Their answers should show you they really know what's involved.
Yeah, get into the details too, like what are some common problems that foreign buyers should watch out for? A good agent will know about those pitfalls and how to avoid them.
That's a good one. It's also smart to ask if they have connections with lawyers who specialize in real estate. Sometimes you need that extra guidance.
Right, it's all about having the right team working together.
Exactly.
But it's not just about checking off boxes, right?
Yeah.
Buying a luxury property in Phuket, that should be fun, exciting. You want to feel good about the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. You got to enjoy the process. And that's where communication comes in. You need an agent who really listens, explains everything clearly, and keeps you in the loop the whole time.
Right, it's a real partnership.
Exactly. You're not just buying a place, you're investing in a whole lifestyle, a dream.
Speaking of dreams, can you imagine using the latest tech to help you find that perfect Phuket property?
Oh, yeah. Technology is changing everything.
It really is. We'll talk about that next. The role of technology in real estate these days. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're back talking luxury real estate in Phuket. And now we're adding something else into the mix.
Yeah.
Technology.
It's crazy how much it's changed everything.
Right? Like I was saying before, I actually toured a villa virtually
Mm-hmm.
in Tuscany. And it was like, I felt like I was really there, walking around, seeing the views, the whole thing.
Oh, I love those virtual tours.
It's amazing. Of course, nothing replaces actually going to Phuket, being there in person.
Of course not.
But technology, it lets you check out all these properties from anywhere.
Yeah, that's a game changer, especially when you're talking about luxury real estate. You can really get a feel for the place.
Exactly. And smart agents, they're using all of it, the virtual tours, drone footage. They've got these really cool websites.
It's all about giving buyers that full experience, right? Like they're right there in the property.
Yeah, you can walk through the rooms, zoom in on the details. You can even get a sense of the neighborhood, all without leaving your house.
Amazing.
And it's not just about what you see. Data, all that data stuff, that's playing a huge role too.
Oh, yeah, the analytics.
Agents can use that data to
Mhm.
see what's happening in the market, figure out where the good investments are, even try to predict how property values will change.
It's like having a secret weapon, right? But based on real information.
Right. And it helps everyone make smarter decisions, whether you're buying or selling.
Totally.
But okay, tech is changing everything. But one thing that's still super important is local expertise.
Hmm.
You can have all the fancy gadgets in the world, but you still need an agent who really knows Phuket.
Oh, absolutely. There's no substitute for that. It's like you can read a travel guide, but having a friend who lives there show you around is way better.
That's a perfect analogy.
Right. A local agent, they know the culture, the customs, how the market works.
Yeah, they know the best neighborhoods, those up-and-coming areas, the hidden gems that only locals know about. And they understand all the legal stuff, those property laws in Phuket.
Plus, they have all those connections, the developers, the contractors, the legal people. It's like having a whole network of experts helping you out.
A whole team working to make your Phuket dream come true. But even with the best team, the coolest technology, and all that local knowledge, there's one thing that ties it all together.
Mm-hmm.
Communication.
Oh, that's so important.
It really is. You need an agent who listens to what you want, explains everything clearly, and keeps you updated every step of the way.
Yeah, you got to feel like you're in the loop.
It's a real partnership. It should feel more like you're working with a trusted advisor, not just someone trying to sell you something.
Exactly.
Because remember, buying in Phuket, it's a big investment. Not just money, but emotionally too.
Mm-hmm.
You should feel good about the whole process.
I should be excited about it.
Exactly. So, to wrap things up, remember, finding the right agent is everything. Look for someone with experience who knows Phuket really well, understands the luxury market, and is a good communicator. Ask a lot of questions, use the latest technology to your advantage, and trust your gut feeling.
And dream big. Phuket is a place where amazing things happen. Whether it's a villa on the beach, a hideaway in the hills, or a condo with stunning views, your perfect place is out there.
So go for it. Explore, imagine, and take that leap. With the right help and a little bit of that Phuket magic, your dream can become a reality.